Here are some tips on how you can find your personal style and feel comfortable in everything that you wear. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to all of you and welcome back to a brand new video. So my most asked question, especially on TikTok and Instagram, is Vilma, how do you find your personal style? In my time when I started my journey, possibly 10 years ago, I struggled. There was a lot of trial and error, and I still feel like I make mistakes now, but I am super comfortable with what I wear. I know what fits me well and what doesn't. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 steps that I took to help me achieve that. So let's get started. Step number 1 is finding your color palette. It's going to be the foundation of your personal style and what resonates with you the most. And not only you need to find your color palette, you need to make sure that the colors that you choose are going to work together in harmony. If they don't work together in harmony, they're going to clash on each other and it's going to look like quite confusing. Colors need to cohesively go well with one another. My personal color palette is neutrals. I also like earthy tones. You don't have to be neutral like me. Possibly you like colors or you like something that is a little bit darker. Just make sure that everything works in harmony and that you feel comfortable wearing the colors that you're choosing. Step number 2 is looking at your lifestyle. What type of job do you do? Where do you do your hobbies? Where do you hang out the most? Is it countryside? Is it in the city? Is it corporate world? Are you a teacher? Do you work from home? All of this comes into play. So if you work from home, doesn't mean that you need to be in sweats or loungewear all the time, but maybe you're looking for a palette that is a little bit more casual and comfortable, like jeans, t-shirts. If you work in the city, you could look for a palette that is somewhat dressy, casual, kind of like mixed together. Or if you work in the corporate world, you may look for things that are a little bit more fancier looking. And when I say fancier, like super dressed up to go to the office. So your lifestyle is super important when trying to find your personal style. You shouldn't live through other people. For example, if you're watching me and your lifestyle is super calm, you're more than likely not going to dress the same way that I'm dressing. I work in the corporate world, so I have to dress a certain way. It's expected of me, but it's also what makes me feel comfortable. So I don't just dress like that to go to work. I dress like that even in my downtime. So lifestyle definitely comes into play when you're trying to find your personal style. Step number 3, do you want to dress smart, casual, or combine the 3? This goes hand in hand with environment. So if you decide that you prefer to dress smart, more than likely you work maybe outside of the house, maybe in an office, and you like looking very put together. But if you go for the smart route, that means that maybe your office environment is a little bit more laid back or you work from home. Nothing wrong with that, but this is a decision that you need to make. If you prefer a more casual approach to your style, getting dressier pieces, you're not going to reach for them. And vice versa. If your style is a little bit more put together and you work in an environment that really warrants you to dress super well, casual pieces are not going to be reached for. So that is going to be a waste of time. So it's very important to decide which of these 3 spectrums you actually fall in. I fall right in the middle. Maybe you fall in the casual side. Maybe you fall in the smart side. Each way you want to go is absolutely fine, but you need to choose one in order to really connect with your personal style. Step number 4 is knowing how to dress for your body type. Anything that is flattering, that looks good on you, is going to be for your body type. Anything that is too tight, too short, or just literally makes you feel uncomfortable, it's not going to be made for your body type, or that particular style just really does not suit you. That is something that you need to accept. Now, if you fall on the spectrum of casual and you like wearing jeans, a good example would be choosing between skinny, straight leg, or wide leg. Which one of these 3 are more flattering on you? And if you are a smart dresser, more than likely you like tailored pieces. You may not want to go for an oversized or relaxed fit. You might want something that is slim fit maybe. You prefer dresses over trousers. And if you like trousers, you might want them tailored, high high-waisted instead of slouchy. Those are kind of like the examples I can give you. It's super important that you choose things that are flattering on you. Is key to loving the clothes that you're buying. And every time you look at yourself in the mirror, you go like, wow, I really like what I'm wearing today. And last but not least, we have step number 5, which is shopping with intention. It's really important that when you go out and shop, that you know exactly what you're looking for. So maybe making a list of what is required, of what you're missing, what gaps you want to fill in your wardrobe. This will help you achieve the best possible shopping experience. If you want a t-shirt, do you want it long? Do you want it cropped? What color do you want? How thick do you want the t-shirt to be? What type of fabric do you want it to be? And what type of cut at the top? Do you want it a V? Do you want it a crew neck? Make a list of what you need. And when I say all of these examples with the t-shirt, it goes hand in hand with cut, style, and silhouette, because a crew neck is not going to suit everybody and a V-neck is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So it's very important that you know exactly why you're going out to a particular shop and what you're actually looking for. So make sure that you shop with intention. Make a little list of what you need or what you want to buy in the future, what you think suits you best. Put it on paper so you don't forget, and this will help you avoid making mistakes. Okay guys, so we've reached the end of today's video. This will become a series and I will be doing part 2 and possibly part 3 of how to find your style. This was just 5 steps on how you can start your journey, but there's other steps that you will have to implement once you've narrowed and mastered these ones. If you've enjoyed this video, a free way to support the channel is by liking, subscribing, and commenting, and also make sure to follow me on my other social media platforms, Instagram and TikTok. I'll also leave my LTK shop in the description box below because I get told off all the time that I don't do it, so I'll make sure to do that every single time when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week for another one. Bye.